All right, what up, guys? Welcome back to another Ramblings in the Basement. It's your boy Theory.
Ivancito.
I got a special guest.
Martin.
Martini.
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 Martin!
Martin. Welcome.
And yeah,
Thank you for having
welcome.
me.
We didn't even have a topic for today. We're just jumping into this shit.
I mean, we're having conversations before. Yeah, we're just chilling. I mean, I feel like more of like a rambling vibe things. That's how I was going for. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
But what I was trying to look up as well was every 12 years. I was wondering, so the sun, it takes the moon, what, a year to rotate the Earth? A day?
A day.
And then it takes a month to rotate the sun? So what happens every 12 years? Because I know, like, let's say with you could say
The eclipse.
I mean, not the eclipse, but you know how every 12 years, let's say the Chinese zodiacs,
Mm-hmm.
it's every 12 years. Every year, that's when another one comes. That's the and that's involved with that's with like what, the moon, right?
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
I'm gonna just keep it real with you.
You're good.
I think I might know like an idea of what you're talking about. You're talking about like the different eras of the zodiacs.
Yeah, but no. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because you know how we were talking about like with Diana, we were just talking about. I don't know what the fuck we were just. Why do I forget now? But it was when we were talking about like 2012 and like how the world was gonna like people thought the world was gonna end.
Yeah, 'cause
So
the COVID.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's the 2012. Now it's 2024. Do you think anything's gonna happen? The eclipse happened this year. In 2012, people thought
Yeah, but
that
the
world.
eclipse didn't do shit. People thought
Yeah.
what was gonna happen, but it didn't do
It
shit.
didn't do shit.
Yeah, because
But there was meanings behind it too. If you like people that actually looked into it, people were like, I guess you could say, biblical stuff actually happened.
They said
Like
that
what?
like
But
different
like,
energies.
so okay,
Because I feel like people were just saying shit, but like nothing actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not talking about anything actually happening, but like when there's like I think there's been 3 eclipses, 3 or 2.
Talking about the one that made a shape, the lines.
Yeah, the lines.
But
And
what does that mean? That like I feel like
if
it
you
doesn't
go-
mean shit.
It doesn't mean it, but like okay, so in the Bible, there's stuff in the Bible where it says I can't tell you because I don't like actually remember. If I actually brought in my information and everything, I probably would have it, but I'm just going off of what I remember and know. So there, yeah, you're right. There's the language, like the shape that it has. People say it's the first letter of the alphabet of the Hebrews, and then it's like the last letter, so A and Z or whatever it is. So it spells out, and people, I don't know what it was, but the way why can I not speak and talk? But the only reason why I say it could be biblical because if you look at the names that it lands on, and if you see there's like actual where like the lines mark like meet up. If you go and zoom in, there's a name, and that's the thing. I don't know what the name was.
Talking about the Rapture City.
Was it the
like,
Rapture?
Bruh, that's not.
No.
I mean, maybe there's something to it, but like I highly doubt it because it was like this one little town called Rapture, I think in Texas. I saw a video of people talking about this shit where it's like, oh, the eclipse passes over this little town called Rapture. There's one dude living there. It's literally just one guy's farm town. It's like his little fucking farm.
But the connection was more up, like where the lines up. It doesn't connect by Texas. Like where the line connects is more up. And there's another like name there where like when it zooms in, it's a different name. It's not Rapture then. If you say it's in Texas, then it's not that one. But if you go in line, and with the other line, there's names like that connect in straight as well. But that could be coincidence, like you said too.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel like all of that shit is a distraction. You don't even gotta look up at the sky to see the fucked up shit. Like you could see the end of the world happening here. You don't
Yeah.
have to look up at the sky for that shit.
No, but his message is like if like in the Revelations, like if God gave us His word and His like what's to come, and if some message or warnings are happening, it could be another like sign of like Him telling us something's happening or be ready or something.
Is that for like any time of moon phase, or is it like just the eclipse itself?
No, it's just so for any. I don't know if it's any eclipse.
If you
I don't
wanna-
think it's any eclipse. I just
If you want to reference the Bible and like the end times and that, like all the signs, again, you could just look around here, what's going on here on Earth. You don't have to
too.
look up at
No,
that.
you're right.
Because he talks about like there's gonna be a lot of false prophets, which there are a lot of false prophets. There are a lot of people that are trying to make themselves out to be like really religiously educated and like putting out all this shit that they don't actually know what they're talking about, but they're over here talking and trying to act like they're preachers. I mean, there's that, and then there's all the immorality that it talks about. You know, sexual deviance, which you see a lot of in today's society. I mean, going back to like what I said, you don't have to look up at the sky to see signs either.
No, yeah, that's true. I mean, the social media it shows a lot, everything there too, and just walking around and you see it, everything. If I'm gonna be honest, you can see that when we went to the festival,
Like what do we see? Like
the people around there.
oh yeah,
That's where they gather. High key, big music festivals.
big
It's
like
not even like it was like a Japanese festival in DC. I think it was a Cherry Blossom Festival.
yeah,
Wow.
basically connected to whatever they wanted
So-
to celebrate.
Anime stuff, just Japanese
Oh,
stuff.
like the Comic Con.
Yeah, almost
not
similar
really,
to
but
that.
yeah.
I heard someone said they were going to a Comic Con over in DC. I don't know if it was the same thing.
Nah.
No, because I think there was two different ways that was like separated to them.
But there, I'm not gonna lie, there's people there you can. Oh,
They really know how to dress up.
there was a lot of trans too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. They probably supported more because there were more anime people too. But like,
I mean,
sometimes
yeah.
I feel like kids around there. I feel like growing up around those stuff. I kind of feel bad for them.
I think a lot of those people are just confused though. I feel like too many people make it seem like trans people are like demonic and shit.
No,
Was
they're people.
I mean, you're one of the people.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about you, bro. You're one of the people that would say that trans are demons.
No.
I'm talking about you. You're one of the people I'm talking about.
but nah.
Now you say nah. You know what? It's good to change your mind.
I did say it, but nah.
It's good to
I
change your mind. But
mean,
yeah, I think
there can be like technically it
I
is.
mean, there are some people
it
that
is a
definitely
spirit-
lean into it in like a
It is
demonic way.
it is a spirit as well. So I mean, if you see it like that, it is a spirit.
I mean, there are some people that do lean into it in like a very dark, evil, demonic way. Like the people trying to get to the
Some
kids
people-
and shit.
Yeah, and I say there's people they want to do it because that's how they feel, and it actually makes them feel like they're themselves. But it shouldn't be like that. Since I feel like it shouldn't be like that. But if that's what makes you happy, go ahead. I'm not
I'm gonna be honest.
gonna do anything. There's people right there. If you don't bother my life and I leave, you be with you doing your own thing, I'm fine. Like them, the people there when we're there, they were doing their own shit. I didn't bother them. They didn't bother me.
They were just having a good time.
They were just
Yeah.
having a good time right there. They're happy and having a good time. So I was like, why am I gonna be like, oh, what the heck, all that too? So I'm like,
Yeah.
as long as they're happy and they don't push things onto people and everything, I'm fine. But at the end of the day, like I feel like they just. I still think everybody should have a relationship with God, but that's that each to them their own. But like if they're happy and they're doing their own shit and not identifying, keep on saying I'm identify this, and actually identify as yourself, like how you want to be identified, like you just be yourself, and don't worry what other people think about you. Saying I identify this, and pushing things out onto other people.
Hmm.
Then you're great. You live your life. Do your thing you need to do.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. That's how I think. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think a lot of people they say like, oh, that like I feel more like myself when I do these things. But it's like, sure, you might feel like that's what you want to do, but it's like there's a lot of things that a lot of people want to do that is like just because you want to do it, just because you feel like the desire to be that way, like shit. Sometimes I just want to lay in bed all day, just because that's what I want to do. Doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Like, I mean, it goes like, I feel like that also applies to like fuckboys and like whores. It's like, yeah, sometimes that's what you want to do. You want to go out and just fucking. It's like, bro, you gotta like limit yourself sometimes. Like, have some self-control. It's like, yeah, there's some things that you want to do. That doesn't mean you should just fucking go and do it.
Yeah, but you're not gonna stop the people from doing it.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna fucking stop. I'm just saying it's still wrong. You can go ahead and do it. At the end of the day, that's why God gave us free will. You have the freedom to go sin if you want.
Yeah.
But just know it's gonna bite you in the ass. I'm not gonna stay here quietly and like not tell people about it either. Like if you see people are hurting themselves, you can at least let them know. Like I'm not saying cut them off. You can't talk to them anymore. You can't be friends with them.
No.
But at least let them know, like, yo, maybe you shouldn't be doing this shit. Like, I don't know how much I want to get into this because I don't want to like stir shit up, but I've heard, like, had conversations with people that are trans.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, where I'm at when it comes to like pronouns and shit is like, I don't want to have to think about it, basically. So if you look like a guy, I'm going to refer to you as he. You look like a girl, I'm going to refer to you as she. It's the guys with like the hairy ass legs and like full on beards that like grow out their hair and try to put makeup on, and they want you to identify them as she. I'm like, bro, I don't know.
Those are the ones that I'm worried about. Those are the ones that I'm worried about. Those are the ones that like, I feel like I agree because they say all that and they try to take offense and everything, but they're like, they don't actually go for transactions.
Those are the people that are usually doing it just because they can get away with shit.
That, and I don't trust them because I feel like those are the ones that are more pedophiles.
That's what I was getting at. I feel like they hide behind that shit.
And that's what I'm saying. I saw that, felt like I saw that when I went to the festival.
Because there are definitely people that do that.
People like in the festival.
There's a lot of people that use trans as an excuse so they can get into the girls' bathroom. And that's literally what happened in here in Loudoun County at one of the schools. A girl got raped in the bathroom because the guy was trans. He went in there and fucking raped the girl.
It was an adult too, no?
No, it was students.
It was a student?
It was at high school, in the high school.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was like an actual like staff or something.
No.
That's crazy.
It was students. And then the dad got in trouble. Because he went to go complain at the school and he got in trouble.
He got in trouble?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Shit's fucked, bro.
That is fucked.
And here's the thing, is like I said, there are some people that genuinely are trans.
Yeah.
I don't really believe in that shit, but there are people that actually believe that. They actually believe the lies. And then there's people that use that as an excuse to get away with shit like that. And that goes for a lot of things, to be honest. People like to hide behind shit. Like, getting kind of off topic. I don't know if you guys, I doubt you follow it. Do you follow like politics like that?
I mean, like in what way?
Just like shit and like current events that happen in politics.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on like if it's true. Like if it's true, then I'll be like, okay, then if I see it, I'll be like, yeah.
Look into it.
It's the real thing then. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But if it's like a fake one and some people are just like making it up, like I'm like, yeah, I don't believe that.
But like you don't watch like commentators or shit.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends how it is. Because if I hear from one person to another, then that's how I believe it.
Oh yeah, see like multiple sources. Yeah, I try to get multiple sources too. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have heard about like the whole controversy that's happening with Daily Wire, where Candace Owens got fired.
Who?
Candace Owens.
Nope. No.
So she used to work at the Daily Wire, and then she got fired. And there's like a lot to it. I'm not gonna like deep dive into everything that happened, but basically, the reason that she's saying she got fired is because she talked against supporting Israel. She did not even that. She just brought up the fact that you know, the whole war with Israel and Palestine, she was like bringing up how it's kind of fucked up how they're killing kids, which I agree. I agree 100%. I was like, but the owner of Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro, I'm sure you guys have heard of him. Yeah. He's Jewish and he didn't like that shit. So they got into like this whole beef. And so she ended up getting fired. And anyways, I bring that up because throughout all that, she started getting gaining beef with other Jewish people because like other people, like basically the Jews started piling onto her. And they're like all, and to the point where she got into like a debate with a rabbi. And the point that she was making, which is why I remembered about this, was in Hollywood, you know how like people say Jews control the media?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same idea where like people use that shit as a cover. Because there's like a lot of people, like if you look at Hollywood, there's like a lot of executive producers and all that are identifying as Jew, but I feel like a lot of them don't actually practice like the actual religion. Like they just call themselves Jew, but then they're actually like using that shit as a shield.
Are they saying that like religion wise they're Jewish, or they're like actually Jew? Like their blood and everything, like they're Jewish.
That's the thing. Like some people claim to be the religious. Some people actually are like, because I know it is an ethnicity too. That's besides the point. Like the point is they still use that as a shield, like to hide behind that. So whenever people criticize them, they're like, "Oh wow, are you anti-Semitic?" I was like, hold up. I'm just saying, you got like a whole little mafia controlling the media, and it's like you guys happen to be like all working together. And that's like low-key, if you actually listen to what Kanye's rant was, that's what he was talking about when he's talking about like the Jews control me and all that. He's actually talking about the people in Hollywood that are controlling him, and like because he had handlers at a point where he actually had them like they were drugging him and shit.
Oh shit!
And he tried to get away from that. And that's why I feel like it. I mean, there's a lot of different moving parts to it. But I feel like a lot of the times people hide behind these labels like Jew so that whenever people criticize them, they'll be like, oh, wow, you're anti-Semitic. Kind of like what you see with black people sometimes where it's like you criticize a black person, immediately it's, oh, you're racist. Whereas like maybe that's not exactly the case. Like people that criticize BLM because it's just a massive scam. And immediately, oh, you're racist because you don't agree with BLM.
Yeah.
And it's the same strategy book that they always use.
Very like something.
Like, you can't criticize the LGBT like you said, or else, oh, you're homophobic. It's like, hold up. Maybe I'm calling out that there's a bunch of pedophiles that hang out with you guys and try to hide behind the rainbow flag. It's like they kind of don't want to get into that conversation.
Nope.
And here's the thing. There's a lot of people that are gay or that are black that see that shit and they immediately get kicked out of the group. Like if you're gay but you don't agree with all that shit, like there's like one group now, the Gays Against Trans. Where it's like that's like a new group now because
Gays Against Trans.
Because they don't agree with all that shit. Where it's like they just keep taking it too far. But I mean, it's fuck like or black people that don't agree with BLM and they're like, oh, you're not black. They start talking like they just try to kick them out. And I'm like, bro. Is their skin color black? That's the only qualification you need. Just look at the skin tone. If it's black, they're black, bro. It's not up for debate.
Man, I was about to say a racist joke.
Go for it.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say if you can't see them in the dark, they're black.
Hey, it's not wrong though.
They're camouflage.
They're black. That's dark.
It's like if you look under the bed, you can see it.
Fucking hiding under your bed. You just see eyes and teeth.
See, that's racist.
No, that one's racist.
But that's jokes. Racist jokes.
You know, here's the thing. I feel like most people can get jokes.
Yeah, I feel like most people, if
they can joke around.
They can joke around, and I feel like people just also take it too serious. Like they take it to the heart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, don't get offended.
Like the joke we just made, that's not even offensive if you don't look for it to be offensive. Like we're not like we're not belittling them. It's just the fact that they're dark. Some people are really dark.
But it's the same thing.
We're not saying it's a bad thing.
We know people are white. If you go to snow, you can't see them. It's the same shit. Yeah, if you put a black person in the snow, you're gonna definitely see them right there. Like, oh no, he's right there. He's the only thing that's not white.
Shit, that's not even a negative stereotype. We could have gotten to like the more negative stereotypes. Get really racist with it. Shit.
Well, you go with Hispanics too, shit. But I don't know what to say.
I was gonna say though. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think people got to say it to me. I don't fucking know.
Wait, Marcus speak or Martin? I think that shit died.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I was calling this thing like flashing red.
How long ago?
Just a couple of seconds ago. I was like, what the fuck? Why did it?
Fuck it. Let's just plug you in here. Okay. You can keep it on. You don't gotta take it off.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, is this the
All right. Should be able to hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
We back on. we never left.
No, I think we never left. He's back though.
Yeah, Martin's back. You can untangle a little bit if it's too short. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I think you got space. You're leaning back already. But yeah, the idea was for that to be wireless, but I guess I forgot to charge it.
It's okay.
Pretty cool though.
Next time. I thought that shit came charged, to be honest, because I tried it out. It was working fine. But I don't know. I guess I just didn't think I had. No, it's a receiver and the transmitter.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I remember you guys when you guys were first talking about becoming a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
What made you guys think of that? Like, what made you to the point like you guys want to become having a podcast or something?
We used to always have these conversations whenever we would smoke, to be honest.
Really?
And we were just like, fuck it.
Remember when we didn't smoke?
Let's hit record. Yeah, so we'd just be hanging out sometimes. We'd be like getting into this shit.
We'll be in the basement with me, Rogelio, and Eduardo. We'd just be chilling downstairs in the basement straight up with a round table.
Yeah.
And
just the idea. We're just doing a podcast.
Yeah, like we either smoke, like he said, and then we'll come inside, we'll drink, either or, and then we'll either start rapping, we'll start rambling about.
Yeah, everybody used to freestyle a lot.
Yeah, and we'll like either start talking about conspiracies. And the conspiracies that we've talked about, I mean, they weren't really like we say conspiracy, but I feel like they came true too.
That's why we don't have shit to talk about anymore. It just became political. We used to talk about conspiracy theories, but then all that shit started happening for real. And then it just became a political talk show now.
Like The Simpsons almost.
Straight up though. Not gonna lie, like when
we were talking about the fucking pedophile shit, like the Nickelodeon. You guys see the documentary?
Oh my god, that is kind of sad. That was sad.
On set.
That was sad.
I haven't seen it, but
especially the Drake Bell episode.
Yeah, Loki started tearing up when his dad came on. He was like talking about it.
Did they actually show everything, but like the scenes and everything, or
no? It's they're talking to people. There's just a bunch of interviews.
It was basically
like people that were involved.
So it was just interviews talking to each. Okay.
It was basically like the backstage set, like basically what happened backstage.
Yeah.
And that's when Drake hit something that he never told anybody, and that's when he wanted to show out everything. And what person did, and that's why he's in jail right now.
For what?
Well, he also low key ended up falling into the same shit. Like, a lot of people hate him for that, but you see the shit he went through. I kind of understand. Like, I'm not saying it's justified, but to him it was normal. Like, it was normalized to him. Like,
you're not wrong. Growing up,
the cycle always repeats itself. But I think I think he learned from it. Like he caught himself before he like really got too deep into that shit.
Yeah.
He recognized that it was bad too. It's not like as far as I know, shit.
His dad knew. That's the one thing that he knew.
Yeah. So wait, what happened with Drake then?
He got
raped basically.
Basically, yeah.
Not basically, straight up.
Raped. Either one of those. How you say it? Yeah. I don't like that word. That shit. It's just that it was sad when he was telling the story, because even his father knew like what the
his dad felt like the energy from the guy, Dan Schneider. Or I don't think it was Dan Schneider. It was
different guy.
I was Brian Peck. Brian Peck. Yeah. But it's crazy because there's a bunch of executives at Nick. It wasn't just Dan Snyder. He's just the one that most people know about. So
they made it like obvious. Mm-hmm. More obvious, I guess. Yeah. Or
you find out Dan Schneider was also racist, apparently.
Really?
Which isn't that surprising, I guess. Like, if you're a shitty person, you're gonna be shitty all around. But
how was he racist?
Like he didn't like the black kids. Like he just wouldn't give them as many roles, and he just didn't like to have them on as much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer to have the white kids on.
The fact that he had a podcast, I don't know, was it a podcast or interview with
the
guy that played Tebow?
It was it was one of the guys on iCarly.
Yeah, the black guy?
The taco
guy. Put the tacos on the stick.
And it was like the smoothie one too.
Yeah. The donut one. That's what got me.
Wait, what happened with the interview there?
I didn't get on.
I didn't even get to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But just from the clips I saw, like, it was just throwing him softballs here and there. Like, he was kind of just letting him defend himself more than anything, which was, oh, here she comes.
Watch out for the cables.
Watch out the cables. She's going. Oh, she disconnected something.
All
right, chill out. All right, chill out. She came to wreak havoc.
It was a hazard.
No, but yeah, cause like I heard from
hazard.
what he was talking about was he was just trying to defend himself from whatever happened on behind the set. But in reality, people say that he was just not trying to say that whatever they said on the set was confirmed.
So yeah, so from the clips that I saw too, he never confirmed any. Like you said, he never confirmed any. He didn't even apologize for any of that shit. He apologized for being a bad director.
That's
he was saying, like, he was like, yeah, I was harsh, but he didn't actually address any of the
racist,
the bad shit.
The shit they,
You know, the actual rape and child molestation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which was like really meaningful because I was like, that should be bad. Oh, I was ready. No, but yeah.
All right. Chill out now. Alright.
He's like, where's my mic?
Get her mic'd up. Psych. I'm just gonna hear her snoring in a bit. She snores loud too. She's very excited.
Oh yeah, you tired, huh?
Just giving me a side.
She wants the attention right now.
But has anything happened to him or no?
To Dan Snyder?
Yeah.
Not that I know, but all I know is that he's getting a lot of hate right now.
He got fired from Nick, I think.
Yeah. I feel like he already knew that was coming.
I think he started working at Disney though, like not that long after.
No
so.
way. How long ago did he get fired?
Like a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while now.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was like 2017.
Yeah. Because when he was doing Nickelodeon, he also did some Disney shows. I think it was, if I remember, like Zack and Cody. I forgot this other show was called.
Those are all the shows that I watched.
That's the only show that I know that.
But he did most of like Nickelodeon shows, to be honest, at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which I thought he would be doing was animated shows like the Nick at Night stuff. But
Nick at Night.
Yeah.
George Lopez.
Yeah. Or like the animated ones too. Like those ones are like the best ones for me.
Do you know you fell asleep with the TV on when you hear
Yeah, and I just wake up in the middle of the night. I just hear "Hey Arnold," and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna wake up and go eat cereal. Or Rugrats too.
The cowbell.
Yeah.
Bro, that intro was hard though. That shit would get you excited. You just hear that, like, oh shit,
George Lopez.
it's on.
I've heard a lot of stuff about George Lopez too. So, like not. It's like I guess people say he's not what people think when you meet him in person.
Is he different?
Yeah.
Like how different? Because all I know is that he just.
Well,
does
I
this
know he
show.
gets a lot of hate, and this is what I mean. I can't really judge him because I haven't met him myself.
Mm-hmm.
But what it's called, I've heard people say he hates his own kind.
To Mexicans?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What do we do?
I don't know.
Does he?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I mean, comedian for him, like when he's a comedian, he always talks
I
about.
mean, I
them.
don't know if it's just rumors that people were just spreading
Like,
about him.
but why do people say that though?
That he hated.
Yeah.
I think it was like stuff about America, like he doesn't care, but like Mexico.
Because they could say the same shit about me just because I support building a wall. That doesn't mean I actually hate my own kind. So I feel like people just bullshit a lot of that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if people are just things people are making up or whatever, like or how he is in person. I don't know, because I can't say anything because I haven't actually met him, so I can't say if he's a good guy or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I don't trust those things sometimes because they'll run smear campaigns just to talk shit about like a celebrity they don't like. Like I'm not saying I'm not like I don't know anything about the situation, but I know like they definitely run smear campaigns about people. Like if they don't like you, and they just start making shit up.
Oh yeah. Like I mean, that goes with the guy Steve something. He's like a politician. He's like a or no. Chris, fuck, I don't know. It's pretty much like the guy Steven or Steve. He does the same thing kind of. He goes to campuses and he sits down and debates too with other people. I don't know his name. I would have to. I don't know where my
Talking about
phone.
Steven Crowder, because he's not a politician.
No, he's not a politician, but he's just. Where the fuck did my phone go?
It's not on me. Did you drop it?
All right, I guess I won't be able to find it.
I would call it for you, but
What's right here? Let me see who it was. Well, it's pretty much he does the same thing as
Yeah, she's coming.
oh shit.
Yeah, come here. Door's closed. Come on. You join me right here. Okay. Be right under the cables. Worst spot. Get on the couch with him. Want to chill with him?
Oh yeah, big chillin'.
yeah. I don't think I have him on Instagram. Oh no, yeah, it is Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie.
He said Steven.
Yeah.
Where'd you get Steven
Charlie
from?
Kirk.
yeah.
Where'd you get Steven from?
No, there's another guy. No, I don't know his name. The one that tried to put the brace like.
Steven Crowder, that's what I said.
Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, Steven Crowder then. But no, like.
Talking about the guy that tried to recreate the Jeffrey Epstein suicide.
Yeah. But no, he does like I don't even know where this all came.
Bro, there's been some drama with him too, Steven Crowder. I lost a lot of respect for him when I don't know if you guys saw it, kind of went viral. He had a Ring camera video that his wife leaked.
Wait, what?
So right now he's going through a divorce, Steven Crowder, and he's been like beefing with his I guess ex-wife. I mean, I guess they're in their divorce, so still wife. And she leaked out a video like of their Ring camera, and it was them arguing. And he was being kind of a dick the whole time. Like I lost a lot of respect for him because he was being a full dick on that video. Don't get me wrong, I still watch his shit, but like I don't respect him as much about it. I just watch his shit because he does have a lot of informative shit on there. Like I'm not gonna cut myself off from like the information because I haven't seen any other shows that like really are structured like that. But he gets into an argument. He like straight up tells her like, yeah, I don't love you. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. After she told him, she's like, yeah, I love you. I want to work things out. I was like, I don't love you. I was like, okay, you being a dick right now for no reason.
And she leaked that, or he leaked that?
He was the one saying like being a dick in the video. I'm not gonna pretend like I know their whole relationship, but just off that clip, it looked like he was the one that was being toxic in there. She was just trying to go to the groceries or something. She was just trying to like go off for a drive. And he was like, no. He starts like whining too. I don't know. I mean, y'all just kind of have to watch the video. We could pull it up. Try to find it.
That's just crazy though. Saying I don't love you to your wife.
Over some petty shit too.
Over groceries. Gotta like, yeah. Did you get the groceries?
A lot of love.
That's just messed up though.
Yeah. You got caught 4K.
No, for real, by the world.
Is it?
Wifey things, that's crazy.
He was just being a dickhead the whole time. They got a pretty nice house. At least from the backyard.
Is that the backyard? I was about to say, it looks like a nice balcony. If it is a balcony.
Because they look like they got the pool back there.
Yeah.
And she's pregnant.
That's wild. He sounds like a pick-me person.
Is that actually him?
Yeah, he's just being whiny. Low-key, I lost a lot of respect for him in this, when I saw this.
When was this?
This came out a while back.
It said
2021. That's when it was recorded, but it didn't come out at that same time.
That's the year I'm like about to graduate too. Oh no, that's the year. That was like the year of like of the month. My graduation party. Damn.
Bro, he's being a dick.
He's being a dick.
He's just smoking a cigar too.
I thought it was like a whole ass blunt.